calls himself a bishop, who calls himself an apostle, got robbed a couple days ago.
What you about to go through? Yo. All right. I seen 3 to 4 men come in. I said, all right. It's pretty much stating that I'm not going to do anything.
Now, I do not agree with him being robbed. I think that's horrible. The point I'm getting at is that he calls himself a bishop. The point I'm getting at is that he calls himself an apostle. Now, let me show y'all something I've seen from this so-called apostle.
I will not lose. Bishop, apostle, you are not ready.
Complete buffoonery. So he's supposed to be a bishop of the church of Jesus Christ. Yet he's sitting there singing a song from the man who said, Jesus can't save you. Life starts when the church ends. But he's supposed to be a bishop. That's where we're at nowadays, where just anybody thinks that they can call themselves a bishop. But does this man even know what a bishop is? An apostle is somebody who can reproduce. An apostle is a father in the faith. A father because they can reproduce. Someone who can feed a baby in the spirit, revelation. Someone who can spiritually feed you and have you grow in the spirit. Now, I'm going to tell you like this, you guys. When you can do things like listen to Jay-Z and have no conviction inside of you, that's a real problem, and you should really pray about that. When you can just listen to secular music and not feel any conviction like, man, I shouldn't be listening to this, that's a real problem, and you should pray about that. I don't want to sound like I'm coming off trying to put anyone down who does listen to things like this, but I'm going to tell you right now, anyone who truly has the Holy Spirit in them will feel conviction when listening to secular music like that. The lyrics in those songs have no message in it. They have no spiritual revelation. It's just all about money, cars, girls, drugs, all things of the world, all things of the enemy. And it's just meant to keep you in a circle. It's meant to keep you going around and around and around, just what the enemy wants you to do. Staying in a circle, not coming closer to God. We are meant to die to who we are, to come into who the Lord wants us to be. And we don't do that when we continue to go in a repetitive circle. And people like this have a congregation with other people looking at him, thinking that it's okay what he's doing because he's the bishop of that church. So now all that congregation is lost and all their blood is on his hands. We have to get out of the point where we think that we could just call ourselves a certain title and it's okay. We have to get out of the point where we think we could just lead a flock when we are still a baby in the spirit. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be way older and still be a baby in the spirit. You could be really young and be mature in the spirit. The spirit world is different than this realm. We have to come out of that place of pride and come into righteous understanding. Righteous understanding means right understanding, the way the Lord wants us to see things. And the Lord wants us to see in spirit and truth. Not this buffoonery and mockery that this man is doing who calls himself a bishop. It's time for the church to wake up.